Hi guys, welcome back for another week of Morning Devos, and this week is the final week that we're going to be looking at those 6 themes or 6 holy habits that the early church, the early disciples adopted, and that were so significant to their success and how they grew as a church, how they developed as disciples of Jesus. And the final week this week, we're going to be looking at the apostles' teaching. It says that they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching. And I don't know about you, but when I first glance at this, it seems quite a mystery about what that actually means, because aren't they just following Jesus' teaching? Well, yeah, they are, but maybe there's something distinct in there. It isn't quite clear about what the apostles' teaching is. Why wouldn't they just say Jesus is teaching? And so one thing that we can note from what they meant from the apostles' teaching, if we look in Acts chapter 4, is that one thing that they definitely taught was the resurrection from the dead through Jesus. That wasn't a thing that was taught before. So that was a significant part of the apostles' teaching. Secondly, in the same chapter, they were talking that no one could be saved apart from through Christ alone. That was another part of the apostles' teaching, as we see Peter in court as he's preaching that. But there's another clue as well in what we can gather from what they taught. And that is a document called the Didache, which literally in Greek means the teaching. And I've attached this document to the comments or the blurb at the top of the video. And I just want us to just have a quick glance through that. This document dates back to around about the same time as when the book of Revelation was written. So it's quite a fairly old book, but it didn't make it into the biblical text because there are a couple of things in there that don't really line up with some of the stuff that the rest of the Bible teaches. But there are some really, really good clues in there to what they did teach by that time. And you're looking at probably like a 60-year frame between when the disciples fight, like from the Acts 2 moment to when this thing was written. And so today, why don't you just give that a quick read? It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. And then tomorrow we're going to look at some of the stuff that comes out of that and how that impacted the lives of the disciples from the early church and what that could look like for us now.